What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Ethan Horror, and today we are going to be doing the near impossible task of ranking every Michael Myers mask. And you're probably like, how is that near impossible? There's 13 Halloween movies, Michael is in 12 of them, there should just be 12 masks. You'd think that, but there is 24 masks that Michael Myers has worn throughout the series. Yeah, 24. Because I was going through and I was finding lists that people were doing online, and I was like, I remember there being more masks, so I took some people's lists, was like, okay, here's their masks, and then I also added in like 3 more masks. So yeah, 24 masks. Let's go through and rank them all from worst to best, because you'd be shocked how many times they mess up the Michael Myers mask. Coming in at number 24, I have the Halloween 5 pink mask. And you're probably like, what? Pink mask? I don't remember that. That's because it's only in one shot. And yes, there is a pink Michael Myers mask, because for some reason, in this one shot, Michael has a pink mask with blonde hair. I'm pretty sure it was because they messed up their order for the mask or something, but don't improvise with that. Don't. Like, I never want to see that on screen. Like, I didn't even realize it the first time I watched Halloween 5 either, but now every time I watch this movie, that one shot is enough that I'm like, oh. Number 23, I have the Halloween H2O CGI mask. Now, there is, I think, 4 or 5 masks from Halloween H2O. It's insane, but yes, the Halloween H2O CGI mask, because in one shot, apparently, the actor wasn't wearing a mask, so they CGI in a mask. And it looks about as awful as you'd expect. Number 22, I have another mask from Halloween H2O, and that is the K&B mask. Now, this mask just doesn't look like Michael Myers. He looks so alien in this. Like, his face, it's like his forehead is like bulging out. His eye holes are like way too weird. Like, it's just, it looks like his face is like bulging or bloated or something. It just doesn't look right. It doesn't look like Michael Myers at all. The hair looks fine. The coloring is okay. I don't like how pronounced the eyebrows are. I don't like, yeah, the eye holes are the main thing, but also the forehead is like bulging forward like he has a tumor. Coming in at number 21, I have the mask they use for majority of Halloween H2O, and that is the Stan Winston mask. Now, this mask, it just completely destroys the look of Michael. Because if you go back to that original movie, you know that iconic line from Loomis where he talks about the pale face and the dark, emotionless eyes.
Blank, pale, emotionless face.
Because on the mask, you can't see Michael's eyes, because it's just this dark void, and that's why he's called the Shape. But in this one, you can see his eyes, and every single time it cuts to him, he's like... And you see his eyes through the freaking thing. It's like it's pushed up against his face. Like, the mask already doesn't look that great. The hair is just freaking insane. It's frizzy. But then just the eyes. Being able to see his eyes, you should never be able to see Michael's eyes. So that is enough to bring it all the way down here. Coming in at number 20, starting off our top 20, we're still not at masks that are even decent, because we have the Halloween 5 Don Shanks mask. And what is that? If you thought the K&B mask looks alien, well, I don't have words for this. Honestly, I was shocked I didn't have it lower, but it just doesn't really offend me, because Halloween 5 is a bad movie, and that's about it. Coming in at number 19, I have the Rob Zombie's Halloween black paper mask, is what I'll call it, I guess. There is so many masks from Rob Zombie's Halloween. So many, in fact, that I actually forgot 2 of the masks from this movie in this video. Here they are on screen, just wanted to talk about them. They would have probably both gone around this spot because they're both just okay. But yes, I did forget these 2 masks because there's so many in Rob Zombie's Halloween. Like, literally, I think I have 5 maybe from Rob Zombie's Halloween. There's an insane amount of masks. And this one's just a mask he makes as a kid. It's inoffensive. I'm glad they don't really use it for majority of the movie. They use it for like one scene, so it is a mask that he wears, so I had to put it on the list, but it's... Coming in at number 18, I have the 1978 clown mask. Now, you thought I was going to say the original. I just realized I shouldn't have said 1978 first. No, that mask is much higher. We have the clown mask. You see it for, like, literally half of a second when the dad pulls it off his face. Like, it starts with, like, the dad's hand here, so you barely even see the mask as it gets pulled off. But it's not even that good of a mask. Like, I don't even really like how it looks. There's another clown mask on this list from Rob Zombie's Halloween that I think is much better. This one just, I don't like it, and you don't even see it in the movie, so I feel like I can't argue for putting it any higher. Coming in at number 17, I hate this mask, and I don't know why it ended up so high, because it is such a terrible mask. But I guess it's just because I like the movie around it, so it just kind of fades into that I like Halloween 4. It's the Halloween 4 mask. Look at that. What did they do to you, Michael? Why can they never get your mask right? They can never do it. At number 16, I have the Rob Zombie's Halloween clown mask. As I said, it's a little bit higher, but it's still just a kid's mask. He uses it to kill pretty much everybody in the opening scene, so it's seen a lot more than the clown mask from the original. So that's why I put it up higher. You know, you see it more. I think it's a little bit better of a mask. It's still just like a cheap Halloween store clown mask, so it's not anything amazing, and I still would rather have him wearing the Michael mask, but I know in the original, in the opening scene, he's wearing clown mask, so that's what they do in this opening scene, and it's fine. Number 15, I have the jack-o'-lantern kid mask that he wears in Rob Zombie's Halloween, because, you know, when he's escaping, he's wearing that jack-o'-lantern mask, but he's also has like this prototype of it in one of the scenes in this one. I don't know, but it's Kid Michael jack-o'-lantern mask. I don't think it looks nearly as good as the later jack-o'-lantern mask, but again, it's just kind of like a mask he homemade, so it's meant to look like, you know, just put together, and that's what it looks like, and you see it for like one scene. So coming in at number 14, I have Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 mask. It looks scary, I'll give you that. That's why it's not lower. It looks scary, but do you know why it's this low? Because you see half of Michael's face. Like, you're not supposed to ever see Michael's face. You're not supposed to. Like, you don't ever see it in any of the other movies, except for in the original for 1 second. And that's fine. I think in the original, it's probably, like, my least favorite part of the original, but you're not supposed to see his face the whole freaking time. Like, that completely ruins it. And, you know, you get to see, like, it's, like, ripped across here, and I think that could look cool on anyone besides Michael Myers, because you're not supposed to know who Michael Myers is. Coming in at number 13, we have the Halloween 5 Brute Mask, and this is one that I see often left off of, like, every list. The Brute Mask is a mask that Michael Myers wears in Halloween 5 for, like, one scene, and I think the mask honestly looks pretty funny. It's kind of weird that this is just, like, this random mask that Michael Myers wears for, like, one scene, and it's alright. I obviously would rather him wear his normal mask. I don't know why he puts this one on for that one scene. I think it actually might be before he gets his mask back. I don't know. I don't know why he's wearing it in this one scene, because I don't really care to rewatch Halloween 5, because it's not a good movie. But, it's an alright mask for the one scene it's in. That's about it. Coming in at number 12, we have the Halloween Resurrection mask, and we're still not at masks that I really love. But this one is alright. I like the shape of the mask. It brings back some of the more fine details on it. I hate how pronounced and dark the eyebrows are, but the eye holes I think are good. It also looks like his, like, face is twisted up, like he just smelt something terrible. Like, you see the, like, lines down his face. It's weird. I don't like the kind of, he looks angry. He looks mad. And he's not supposed to have any emotion. It's supposed to be a blank, pale face. So, not a great mask, but honestly, it's just kind of the most Coming in at number 11, I have the Rob Zombie's Halloween adult Michael Myers jack-o'-lantern mask, which is a mouthful, but yes, that is what I wrote down. This one is fine for the one scene it's in. Obviously, if he was wearing it for the whole movie, I would hate it, but it is a fine, serviceable mask for this portion of the film that you see him in. I think it looks pretty scary in some moments. I think it's a completely fine mask besides the original, William Shatner mask. So it's not like the iconic Michael Myers mask that you know and recognize, but I like that he wears it in this one scene. It's kind of like the homemade mask before he finds his actual mask, and I just think it's okay. It's all right. Coming in at number 10, I have the Halloween 2 mask, and yes, this is the mask from the original. This is the same mask, but you can't deny that doesn't look anything like it. And if you're wondering why, it's because I think it was under like someone who worked on it. It was like under their bed and they were smoking, so that's why it looks gray. So it's discolored. The hair is a little bit more like just stuck to his scalp instead of like, a little bit frizzy, but still mostly combed back. So the hair doesn't look great. You also see his eyes occasionally in this movie, which again, I don't like. But yeah, it's discolored. It just looks so much, it's like stretched almost. It might be just the way it fits on the actor's face, but yeah, it looks stretched. It just doesn't look normal. I know it's the mask from the original movie, but it doesn't look like it. Coming in at number 9, we have actually a pretty good mask, the Halloween 6 Curse of Michael Myers mask. And this is actually like a pretty good mask. Like, as I said, it's not perfect. I think the hair is still too frizzy. I think it needs to be combed back pretty well with just a little bit of frizz. But otherwise, I think it's a pretty good mask. It still doesn't look completely normal, and it's not one of the best of the series, but just an overall, like, the most serviceable mask. Like, it's not bad, it's not amazing, it's Michael Myers. And similarly to that, we have number 8, the Halloween H2O redo of the Halloween 6 mask. This is just the mask from 6, but they recreated it and put it in, like, one scene. I think it's in the opening when he kills the nurse. And it looks good. It looks good. It even looks a little bit better than the Halloween 6 mask, which is why I have it one spot above it. I like this mask. I think they should have used this for the entire movie. Obviously, the other 3 masks from this movie are down in the dumps, so I don't like those masks. But I like this one, and I'm really mad that they didn't use it for the whole movie, because I don't know why they didn't, because they moved on to the one where he's, Coming in at number 7, we have the Rob Zombie's Halloween mask. Now, this is just, again, the pretty basic, normal Michael Myers mask. It's not incredible, it's not bad, it's just Michael Myers. Like, you look at it, you can say, yep, that's Michael Myers. I think they got this mask pretty close to, like, it's different enough from the original, but, like, still Michael Myers, so I like that. They don't try to change it too much for the remake, so it's a solid, serviceable mask for the movie. Obviously, I'm not a huge fan of the Rob Zombie Halloween movies, but this mask is not a complaint I have for him. Coming in at number 6, I had the bandaged mask. I don't know if it's not a mask. He's covered in bandages, but I think it counts enough because, like, his face is covered in them. So, the bandages from Halloween 4. I think this is actually a pretty menacing and terrifying look for the scene that you get to have this with him. It actually is for pretty much the, like, first act of the movie. You get to see him like this, and I actually really think that if they would have done this, obviously the fans wouldn't have loved it as much, but it's certainly a lot better than the mask we got in Halloween 4. So I actually think that if they went with this look for just this one movie, I think it would have worked pretty well. I mean, I think, like, if they would have had him wearing the bandages and then, like, in, like, the last 10 minutes, he finds his mask, puts it on, and obviously it doesn't look as bad as the 4 mask does, then it would be a lot better, because I really like this look. I think it's terrifying. Coming in at number 5, we have another movie I don't love, but a mask I do. Halloween Ends. Now, I was looking at pictures of this, and I actually had it lower originally, but then I have pictures that I'm looking at so I can properly describe them to you, and I looked it up, and I was like, actually, that's not that bad, so I moved it up a couple of spots. I don't like it as much as the Kills or the 2018 mask. It's still decent. I love how they do the eye holes in these ones. The hair looks pretty good. It just looks a little bit more weathered, a little bit more matted. I prefer the look in Kills where he just has that little burn across his face, and it still looks menacing, like he's been through some things, but it doesn't look like he's been covered in dirt. It's still, like, it's at number 5. Like, it's a good mask. It's just not it's not top tier. I'm justifying why it's at number 5, and, like, it's a good mask. I like it. It's menacing. It's just not as good as the Kills mask, so That's why it's this low. Coming in at number 4, I have the Halloween Kills flashback mask. And yes, you see Michael with this mask for a few flashbacks, and they basically just recreated the original William Shatner mask. They tried to make it completely perfect, and it looks pretty good. It just looks a little bit too bright. I think the shade of white they went with is just a little bit too bright. That's the only nitpick I have for this mask. Otherwise, it's fantastic. It looks just like the one from the original, so it's very good the way they're able to recreate it, but obviously it's the same mask as the original, so the original mask is going to get better than it. As I already discussed, Halloween Kills is a much better mask, and that is going to be my number 3. I think it's just super menacing. Like, I think this is the most menacing Michael Myers look, besides the one where he has the ripped face. Like, that is menacing. I just don't like how it works with Michael Myers as a character. But this one is menacing, and it fits Michael perfectly because, you know, he was burned in the end of Halloween 2018, and I prefer to just have the timeline end there. My preferred Halloween timeline is just Halloween 2018, don't watch anymore. But obviously, you know, you get that really cool fighter sequence where he has the burned mask where it's like, I think it's just half of his face is burned. I think it looks super cool, super menacing, able to, you know, show you that he's been through some things and he's still kicking. Like, he was in a fire and he's still here just killing an entire town of people. So, yeah, I really like this mask. It's number 3. Don't really have any complaints for it. And this is where it got super tough. Like, I went back and forth. But number 2, as much as it pains me, I'm going to go with the original William Shatner mask. I love this mask, but it is the most basic Michael Myers mask because it's the Michael Myers mask. Like, they went into a Halloween store, found a Star Trek mask, cut out some of the features, painted it white, painted the hair brown, and then popped it on in the movie, and the fate of horror was changed forever because they went with the Star Trek mask. It's a great mask. It's fantastic. It's menacing. It has the nice eye holes with the deep black eyes, the expressionless pale face. It is a fantastic mask, but I think they do it better in one other movie. And that movie is Halloween 2018. I'm sure you were able to figure that out using process of elimination, but for me, it might be because I was not around when the original came out. I wasn't around when really any of the original ones came out. When I picture Michael in my head, I picture the 2018 mask. I don't know why it is. I honestly don't know why, because it's not the classic Michael, but that is what I picture every single time. It just looks a little bit more weathered, like it has a little bit more wear and tear. Like, obviously he's older, you know, it's been like 40 years. But I just think that this mask is so menacing. Like, it is so much more terrifying than the original mask, while also being the original mask. Like, it looks like the original William Shatner mask, but it's weathered. He looks a little bit more scary, a little bit more mean, which he is a lot more mean in these. He's super violent in the new trilogy, but it just looks a little bit more weathered, a little bit more, yeah, as I said, mean, scary. I like the original, obviously. It was hard-fought battle between these two, but I am going to go with the 2018 mask as my favorite Michael Myers mask of all time. And that's going to be it for today's video. Remember, if you did enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe. So if you want to see more videos like it, comment down below some more video ideas for me or your own opinions on any of these various Michael Myers masks. Obviously, you got 24 to pick from. Tell me your thoughts. Otherwise, you can hit the bell notification to be notified when I post any brand new videos. Check out my Halloween ranking on screen. I was going to say Michael Myers ranking. My Halloween ranking on screen, or any of my other rankings that I got. And until next time, I'm Ethan Horror. This has been Ethan Horror. See you at my Halloween Spooktacular, which is coming in just a few days. Remember, I'm posting 13 videos in the month of October, so stay tuned for that. And now, I'll see you next time.